Section 6.3, linear equations have x raised to an understood power of 1. There are many real-world application problems. Example, to find the tax on an item, you change the percent to a decimal, then multiply the decimal times the item price. Example, an item had a tax of 7% and tax was $1.40. How much was the item before tax? Okay, I've underlined that because that tells us what we're looking for. What you're looking for is what you need to set x equal to. Okay, so what are we looking for? X equals the price of the item. 7% equals 0.07. Okay, you always move it 2 times to change it from a percent to a decimal. Okay, and it's 2 times to the left. Okay, so to find the tax, you multiply 0.07 times the item, which is x, and it said the tax equaled $1.40. So we can solve that, divide by 0.07 on both sides, and that tells us x equals 20. The item was $20 before tax. Example, the average yearly salary of a man with a bachelor's degree exceeds that of a man with an associate's degree by $25,000. The average yearly salary of a man with a master's degree exceeds that of a man with an associate's degree by $45,000. The combined total is $214,000. Okay. So we're going to let x equals the salary of a man with an associate's. Okay, when it said exceeds by, that means the person with the bachelor's makes $25,000 more than the person with an associate's. Okay, so the person with the bachelor's makes x plus $25,000. The person with a master's, their salary exceeds that of the person with an associate's by $45,000. So the salary of the man with a master's is $45,000 more than the associates, so that's x plus $45,000. Okay, now it said the total, so that means if you add up x plus 25,000 plus x plus 45,000, that gives you the total of 214,000. Okay, x is the associates. What's in blue is the bachelor's. What's in red is the master's. Now we can add our like terms. X plus x plus x is 3x. 25,000 plus 45,000 is 70,000. So now we can solve, subtract 70,000. We get 3x equals 144,000. Divide by 3. That gives us x equals 48,000. So that tells us the associate's salary is 48,000. The bachelor's is x plus 25,000. And the master's is x plus 45,000. And that's how you can figure out all of those. The toll to a bridge costs $7. Commuters who use the bridge frequently can buy a monthly pass for $30. With the pass, the discounted price is $4. For how many bridge crossings, okay, that tells us that's what x is, the number of bridge crossings. Will the monthly cost without the pass be the same as the total with the pass? Okay. All right, what does the same as mean? Okay, what does this the same as mean? Okay, that means equal. Okay, so x equals the number of bridge crossings per month. Without a pass, you pay $7 per crossing, so it's 7 times x, 7 times the number of crossings. Without the pass, you pay $4 per crossing, plus you purchase the pass of $30. So 4 times the number of crossings is 4x. Okay, how much you pay is the number of times you cross times the price per crossing. So when do those two things equal? Okay, so you would subtract 4x on both sides. You get 3x equals 30 and divide. You get x equals 10. Best Buy is having a sale. After a 40% discount, the item was $276. What was the price before discount? Okay, that tells you you're looking for price before discount, so that tells you what x equals. So x equals the price before discount. The discounted price is the original price x minus the discount. Okay, well, what is the discount? The discount is 40%. Okay, so 40% as a decimal is 0.40. The discount, you multiply 0.40 times the original price. So the discount is 0.40x. So the discounted price is you take x and you take away the discount of 0.40x. And the discounted price was $276. Okay, so x is understood 1x. 1x minus 0.40x is 0.60x. So you divide both sides by 0.60, and that tells you the original price was $4.60. Okay, the perimeter of a rectangle is P equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Sometimes we just solve an equation for another letter. So if it asks you to solve for W, that means get W by itself. So you would subtract 2L on both sides. On that left side, P minus 2L, those are not like terms, so they stay the same. Then you divide both sides by 2 to get W. Okay, so the answer is P minus 2L divided by 2. You can't divide those 2's because the P doesn't have a 2. The total price of an article purchased on a payment plan, T equals total, D equals down payment, P equals monthly payment, and N equals number of months. Okay, so the total is your down payment plus what you paid monthly. Okay, the total that you've paid monthly is how many months you've paid times what the payment is. So PM equals the monthly total, how much you've paid over time. Okay, you pay a one-time payment of D, down payment, and then how many months you've paid times what your monthly payment is. It would be the total that you paid. So if it says solve for P, you would subtract D on both sides. T minus D are not like terms, you just leave it like that. To solve for P, then you would divide both sides by M. That makes the M's cancel. So you get T minus D over M. When 30% of a number is added to the number, the result is 130. What is the number? Okay, so that means X equals the number. 30% means you change 30% to a decimal and multiply it times the number. To find 30% of a number, you take 0.30 and multiply it times the number. So 0.30x. Then it said added to the number. So that's why we have plus 1x. The result tells us equals 130. Okay. .30x represents 30% of the number. Added to the number plus 1x. The result is means the equals 130. .30x plus 1x is 1.30x. Divide both sides by 1.30 and gives us x equals 100. %20 of what number is 18? Okay, so of what number tells us x equals the number. 20% of something means you multiply 0.20 times the number. So 0.20 times x represents our number. Is means equals. So equals 18. Divide by 0.20 and that gives us our answer. A new car is worth $30,000 and depreciates in value by $5,000 each year. After how many years will the value be $15,000? So after how many years tells us x is the number of years. Okay, so on the left side, that's our value. Our value is 30,000 minus 5,000 times the number of years. Okay, 5,000 per year means 5,000 times each year. So we would subtract 30,000 on both sides, divide by negative 5,000, and that would tell us after 3 years. After an 80% reduction, your new sofa was on sale for $144. What was the original price? Okay, so x equals the original price. X minus the discount is $144. Okay, well, 80% means 0.80 times the original price is your discount. Okay, 80% means multiply 0.80 times the original price. Okay, so the new price, you would take the original and subtract the discount. The original price is 1x, the discount is 0.80x. 1 minus 0.80 is 0.20. So 0.20x, divide, and we get 720 before the discount. Okay, to find a percent of a number, you multiply that number times the decimal of the percent. Including a 7% sales tax, a hotel charges $145.52 per night. Find the nightly cost before tax. So that tells us X is cost before tax. So the total is cost before tax plus the tax. The tax of 7% means 0.07 times the cost, which is X. So the total is the cost before tax, which is X, plus the tax, which is 0.07X, and we know the total is 145.52. 1X plus 0.07X is 1.07X. So if we divide, that gives us X equals 136. Okay, solve F equals mgh for h. So we would just divide both sides by mg. F over mg would give us our h. And that's the end of this lesson.